All right, before we get into this 6-part series, check out the before and after so you know what you're getting yourself into. This is after. This was before, the same passage. All right, check out the series. What's up, everybody? Welcome to catandbeats and welcome to another in-the-box mixing series. This time featuring the plugin company Plugin Alliance. I have the Mega Bundle over here, which is an absolutely insane amount of plugins, and that has a monthly fee to it. Also, Plugin Alliance always gives you incredible deals the whole time. So this is a cool deal to have because they send you emails going like, it's 100% off for this one, and it's 50% off for this, and here's 20 euros for that. And you can kind of just save everything together and then use the most favorite ones of whatever it is that you're going to end up using. Now, I'm going to be mixing a song from a patron named Anade, and the song is called Full Moon. For patrons, you're going to be able to download this, and you can already download this already and start mixing away. And then after that, you can compare and contrast of how I go about mixing it. Now, little bit of a side note, I don't really have experience with any of this stuff over here, so I'm going to be going back and forth between Plugin Alliance's website and just using the Control F function to find what I need. Because there's just so much stuff. So just so that you know that I'm just here to have a good time. Anyway, let's get started. The song currently sounds like this. I'm just going to go right to this drop, and then after that, right to that drop. So, as you can hear, it already sounds very, very, very fat. And the main thing that I want to attack in this episode is that the kick drum and the bass, it's so rumbly that I kind of want to have some sort of gluiness together with that bass and that kick drum. I also want to help the bass impaired people because the amount of low end in this track is so extraordinarily low that I want to make sure that this song will also translate to people that have smaller speakers, which is cool, right? So let's focus on that first. I'm going to just loop this part in the beginning because I find that the biggest part of the track that I need to focus on is that driving fatness. So we're going to do that, and I'm going to completely undo the way this guy worked. So I'm going to just turn off the sends. I see there's a drum bus. This is something that I've taught, so I'm going to delete that and send this straight back to the master. I'm going to make sure that that all works, and we're going to focus right on the kick drum. Take that out for a second. Let's call this top end. And we're going to take the bass as well, and we're going to move that out as well. Okay. I'm going to have a group here, and normally I don't really work like this, but this group where I have kick and bass will allow me to do processing on top to get everything to sit together. Now let's first start with dissecting all the issues. So we have this kick drum here. Wait, let me turn off the master over here, which is extremely dark and it's rumbly, which isn't a bad thing. But then we also have this sub bass and this cut bass. So these two things are going to get in each other's way. So let's first focus that this kick drum is just kicking away. So it's just more bomb, bomb, bomb instead of bomb. Now, out of all this stuff, I'm going to need a gate. I honestly don't know which one of these plugins has a gate. So let's move over here, write down the term gate with 1A. There we go. And here's a gate. And there's two types of gates. There's probably more gates. They're both the same gate, and it's called literally gate. That is a funny name. Gate your tracks and unlock your mind with this useful, incredibly innovative and creative tool. Well, I don't really need anything too creative, but let's just go in here and find the gate mate. Here you go. Here's the gate. Let's use this and go to local and this and unfiltered audio's gates. Let's pop that on. And I'm also going to color this for a second. Okay, so we have the gate here, and I want to focus on buh, 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 and not buh. For the people that watch me for the first time, yes, I'm an absolute idiot. All right, let's put the threshold up. Okay, let's adjust the attack so that we have more of that initial oomph. No, that doesn't work. Let's adjust the look ahead. There she is. Perfect. Adjust the attack so they don't have that initial tick. Cool. Release. So now we just have the pop, pop, pop. Is there an expert mode? What does that mean? Okay. Okay, it looks okay. So I would have liked a little like indicator of the slope, but I think it does the job. It does what it needs to do. Then we have the bass over here, and I'm gonna just color that bass because my bass is brown, my drums are white. That's just the way my coloring works. Let's move these up, and I'm gonna leave the kick top out of it for a second, and let's focus in that this low sub has a place to go. I'm gonna already delete everything that's on here because I don't care. There you go, CLA-3A, cool. And let's just have a listen here to this bass and this kick together. Now, this sub is cool, but we have like the sub playing at 31 hertz, which for I think 90% of people is just going to be too low. Most people have studio monitors, but even they go to like 40 hertz and then they slope off. So you're not going to really be able to hear this super low rumble there. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. So what I want to do is I want to control it. I can see that there's like a blop and then blop. So I want to control it and I want to saturate it. So saturating would mean that people that are bass impaired will have a little bit more top end here so they can actually hear what's going on instead of just, it's a cool track, but where's the bass? Well, the bass is there, but it's too low. So let's find a harmonic compressor or a compressor that does lots of distortion. Let's write down compressor. We have 30 compressors and we have the Opticom XLA-3 Vivid Opto compressor full of mojo and harmonic coloration. Oh, that was easy. Let's see if that works for us. XLA-3A, pop that on. Let's just solo this for a second so we can have a little play around as well. Turn down this, turn this up. Let's adjust the response so it's faster so that we get more distortion. So now, if I'm correct, people that are bass impaired will have the ability to actually hear this. Because we have all this. Extra goop. It's like there's goop there already, but now we have like that extra goop. So I'll leave that the way that is for a second. Because I think that will work fine. Let's just adjust the volume and use an LFO. Let's see if we have an LFO or a sidechaining function within Plugin Alliance. LFO, no. Side, yeah, no. Sidechain, no. Well, there's probably a sidechaining function in one of the compressors, but I don't feel like going through it. I also kind of just want to, mix away. So let's just use a Boots and Cats, which is just a little custom thing that I've made. Almost perfect. Put the volume up. Well, it's definitely distorted to fuck, so that's perfect. Then we have a cut bass with a CLA-3A mono. We're not doing anything with waves today, sweetheart. So get rid of those things, put in number 4 over here. Let's have a listen. Let's distort that as well, because then we have like a sort of togetherness. Let's distort that, have a little listen. Oof. Oh God, that is dirty. I don't need a colorful EQ right now. Okay, so there's already some stereo stuff going on. But let's stereo that more because we can. So stereo. BX Control V2. Got a shots. BX Control. Wait, plugins. I want to use only the VS2 plugin. So BX Control V2. What a name, eh? Let's pop that behind, and I'm just going to get rid of this EQ for a second. Have a look what this does. We have balance, panning, pan S, mono maker, stereo width. Oh, you can pan the middle to the left and the right, and the sides to the left and the right. That's really cool. All right, let's push this. Cool. I know my correlation is 0, but it's techno. I don't care. I kind of want more top end out of this. Is that possible? Can we push it more? Let's see if that translates. And we also, again, we'll take one of those Boots and Cats, pop that behind here. Let's see if that works. A little bit too much. Back off. I really like how this first part is so absolutely distorted. It's like, it's just filthy, you know? It's like when a tape player kind of fucks up. So I like that. Let's get this to be even filthier because I still want more top end. Let's look at some saturation. Let's go back over here. Have a little look at saturation so that we can saturate both of them together. Let's have a look here. I have the saturator from BXV2. Well, we already just used the BX whatever thing, so let's just move on the way. Karacter from elysia. Cool. Let's use the karacter from elysia and have a little look over here. Karacter. Up, up. Character master or character mix? Oh, I'm mixing right now, so I guess I'll mix it. Oh, mix. Perfect. Okay, let's drive it, color it, have a fantastic time with it. Ooh, dirty. Okay, so let's put the mix up until we're happy with it. That is fucking disgusting. I like it. Okay, then we have a kick top. I want to put this in to balance out that really low end what we have now, and then put in the kick top that's already there. So let's just check it out. No. Seeing that everything is so noisy, let's see what the rest of this kick sounds like. No. Okay, so let's use something called a vocoder to add noise, because then we can kind of keep that. Let's see if a vocoder. No. Noise? No. Okay. I'm sure there is like some type of noise generator here, but I'll just use a vocoder for now. Vocoder. So if we have that vocoder in, then we can let the kick top go the opposite of the sub bass, which has that sound in it. Like we could get all complex and put like a split sidechain in there, but I don't, when I can do it like this, then that's cool too. Let's take this down a little bit and have a vocoder and just push it in. Sounds horrendous. Let's get rid of the click here. A little bit more. Get this behind for a second. Focus where that noise is. Perfect. Okay, so now what I want to do, or perfect, it's filthy. It's everything but perfect, which makes it nice. So we kick top, bass, sub bass, cut bass. Let's saturate all this. Actually, no, let's compress all this stuff together so that everything has a glued together sound. And focusing continuously on that, we need more top end out of it so that it's, going to be able to translate. And we need to hold on to the absolute filth that Anade has, the original artist has originally put in there. So compressor that does a lot of filth and smacks the living crap out of things will be an 1176. We use this one a lot. We have another opto compressor. We have an M compressor. We already used elysia. We haven't used this, which is a 76. So we have two of them here, but let's just go with the Lindo Audio 7X500 because it's also 76. And why not 7X500? Why not have a fun time and fuck around, right? So let's try that. Ooh, it's a 500 series. That's nice. Let me just get, so we have an attack, which is slow. We have a release, which is put fast. All right, that's nice. We have a compressor mixer. That's nice. Analog button, which probably adds a lot of noise to it, but it should be fun. Oh, and there's a countdown timer for how long I have the license for. That sucks. That makes me feel horrible. Let's smack the fuck out of this. Perfect. What is this? Smack it more. Oh no, you're over compressing. Oh no. I don't care. Try faster. Slow down the release a bit. just listening to what I want to keep. I think it's kind of nice with that attack setting there, and you must be thinking, but dude, you have completely ruined everything. I know. We have the compressor setting here, so we can check the dry wet. So then I should be able to set the amount of that to come in. I could do the same thing with the input, but I kind of want to misuse things. Okay, let's get a sweet spot. Let's also put in the top end. I'm happy with that. Seeing that we're being absolutely colorful and disgusting the whole time. Let's find saturation. Saturation. Have a little look around. BX we already used. SPL Moverb Plus. There we go. Tube tone. TwinTube. All right, let's get a TwinTube in there. I kind of just need like crap out of this. The reason I want to use TwinTube or any saturation really is just I want to squash it more and get more top end. Try this. Oh, we can get the top end in. A little bit less. Perfection. All right, I just want to do one more thing. I find that the is still there a little bit too much, so let's get that just a little bit backed up. We're going to use another Boots and Cats here and just dial it in until that kick drum really pops. The strangest thing inside of me is saying to put reverb on this cut bass. But we shall see that next time, because right now what I want to do is have a quick little listen there, and I want to have a quick little listen with bass impaired monitors, which would just mean that I have to do this. Yeah, I'm happy with that because you can hear it's a super rumbly kick, but the kick drum is now oomph, 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 and it doesn't have that. So everything's not over the top. It does translate like this. There's the bounce in there, so I'm pretty happy overall with how that just went. I'm probably going to mess around with it a little bit more, but I'm going to stop recording, and you guys are going to be seeing that next time. So make sure to subscribe to see how the rest of this series unfolds. If you guys want on Patreon, or if you want to join Patreon, get steady, ready, and start mixing yourself as well, and then follow this series along when you want. My main goal is translation. It's just sort of Patrons right now. Translation into small speakers. Heavy, 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 dirty crap. So distortion and saturation and compression. And that's it. For now, I'm going to leave it, and we're going to balance out later with an EQ to get the kick and bass to sit a little bit nice and be a little bit more cleaned up. But we'll see that next time. All right, guys, have a great week. Bye.